Welcome back to the channel. Got a 3/8 piece of plate steel here, 16 inches wide, about 54 inches long. We're going to make a vise table out of this. Basically, the idea is the vise is going to go on the end. I'll have a couple of bench grinders back to back and a belt sander on this end, and it's going to remain stationary in the shop. It'd probably be heavy enough to stand on its own, but I'll bolt it down to the floor anyway. Then I'll put the vise here, and to remedy the issue that some of you are probably already thinking about, being able to turn it this way and clamp something in that may need to go down past the table. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make it similar to like what you would find on a pedestal vise. I'm going to come in here and cut out this side on both sides. Also underneath, I'm going to have a pipe which is going to support this into the table. Let's get these grinders put up here so we can see what we've got. Putting them back to back will allow me to use this lamp on either grinder. Then I have this piece that I bought probably 8 years ago from Harbor Freight. This is $39 belt sanders, but it does work. But this is pretty much the layout here. We got, followed the bend around like that, turned out pretty good. There's a little bit of a defect where I cut it with the plasma torch. I may fill that in with weld, I may not. It doesn't really matter. It's cosmetic, it's going to be beat up anyway, so I'll probably just leave it. Looks pretty good, I think. Weld down in there. I don't know, you can't see shit. But anyway, that's it. And then, you know, weld it around the tube here and that sort of thing. I'll come over here. We're gonna do the same thing on this side. Just kind of, you know, what you just saw me do. And I don't see a need to record that. All right, so I cut these feet. Go like this. These two pieces here, I'm gonna split the difference. I'm gonna put it on like this, so it's kind of one big foot up. I didn't have an 8-inch piece of flat stock, so I'm just gonna use these two 4-inch pieces. It makes an 8-inch square. And we'll weld that on, and then I'm going to drill holes where the anchoring bolts will be. And then again, I may still turn these out to the side. I don't know. See how I feel when I get to that point. Looks kind of like an ironing board. When you get a vise on it, it won't like an ironing board anymore. I'm gonna weld the foot up now. I probably should have drilled those out before I did this. But honestly, it won't make shit. I can flip it right back over. It's not a big deal. By the way, if any of these comments actually get put into the video, if any of you guys have any information on this welder, it's Hobart Handler 190. I did a lot of research before I bought it. It seemed like most people were happy with it, and I gave it a try. It's been a good welder for the past 3 or 4 years with me, but I don't really know a lot about Hobart's. It's the only one I've ever owned. Definitely got a good duty cycle on it. It'll weld a pretty good amount before you have to stop and let it cool down. I've never had it shut down on me. The Lincoln it's smaller, of course. The Lincoln was a 140, and it was 110 amp, and it would shut off all the time. I could weld maybe 4, 5, 6 inches, something like that, and anywhere in there, depending on what I had it set on, it would shut down, and I just have to wait, reset it, and then go about welding again. But this one here, it's never tripped out on me. It's been a pretty good welder, other than the inconsistencies I've been having. And it could be I'm just used to having a higher quality welder that I set it one time, and I rarely have to go back and change anything, other than, you know, the amps and the feed rate, of course. But it seemed pretty robust. The Lincoln that I had, it had a plastic feed roller in it, and this is all cast aluminum. It looked really stout, sturdy, so I don't know why I'm having a problem. I shouldn't have to adjust that unless I'm changing the wire out, and I pretty much always use a 035, but I may start going with shielded wire and just see how that goes. Double shield is always better. It's not going to be worse. Anyway, back to welding. All right, these are the pieces for the shelf. It's going to go underneath the table. Also have this. This is actually going to be the shelf material. It should lay right in here. Shouldn't be any issue except for that. It should lay right in there. Spot welded in place. It'll be like a little tray, whatever garbage I throw in there, keep it from rolling out. Get this thing welded up. Don't buy this shit from Harbor Freight. They wear down super fast, and they, I don't know, produce this crap. It gets all over you and all over everything. I don't know what it's, some black shit, I don't know. I got 4 left, and I don't know if honestly, if I'm going to use them. I bought a 10 pack, and I don't think I'll ever buy them again. Diablo cut-off wheels and grinding wheels, really good quality stuff. They're kind of brownish looking, so it's a different kind of resin than this Chinese shit. Of course, I don't know, this might be made in China too, who the fuck knows anymore. But a lot better quality, not as much debris flying around, and they last probably 3 times longer than one of these. So you might pay $2 for this, and you can get a pack of 10 of this shit for $10. It's worth it to buy these. I've only got 3. I'll have to go to the hardware store. Get some more. Probably should get some mouthwash. Alright, so there we are, Vise table. In a little while, after I get another bolt, go ahead and fasten that down good, and then we'll take it back off. I'm going to flip the table upside down. I've got to drill the holes for, to mount it to the floor. But alright, for now, that's it. Get back to mounting this stuff later. Alright, well, we're back with the Vise table. It's been a month, maybe a month and a half since I last cut out on this thing. We had the Vise sort of mounted up here. We had the grinders setting up here in the position they were going to be in. Since then, I went ahead and drilled these holes out, drilled these, tapped these for the 2 grinders. But today, the goal is to flip this thing upside down, drill the holes in the feet, and mark it on the floor, put anchors in, and then we're going to mount the floor and put all the stuff on. Okay, so yeah, I don't have any 5/16 bolts. Like I tapped these holes out to be 5/16. It's Sunday, so there's nothing open really, and I don't feel like driving all the way into town just to pick up a few bolts from, you know, Lowe's or something. So I'm just going to drill these out. These are 3/8. So I'm going to go ahead and drill these out. Probably just go ahead and drill them 1/2 inch. That way I've got room, you know. And then we're just going to put nuts and washers on. I didn't really want to do that, but well, this is it. It's done. I'll probably throw some paint on it at some time in the future, but for now, I'm not really all that concerned about it. It doesn't rain in here. We've got 5/16 anchor bolts in the floor. There's 6 of them, 2 in the back, 4 in the front. I think it's going to come in real handy. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I really do appreciate you guys. Thanks.